Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your energy update. Let's see what's coming in. Oh, there we go. We have Ten of Pentacles. Long-term stability, a partnership. The High Priestess saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. Yeah, so we have someone here. This is someone keeping it all in. You have a person who's not saying too much here. Somebody who's not saying too much. They're not talking. Yeah. It's often someone, just keeping everything to themselves here. Yeah, I do think this is someone here been checking things out, looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah, so I do see it somebody having a little crush here. But it's someone who's not saying anything. I feel like you probably know who this is. Yeah. See, looking at things from a different perspective, checking someone out. Yeah, someone's procrastinating. Should I or shouldn't I reach out? This looks like somebody wants to go for a cup of coffee, a drink, but they're not sure how they feel or how you feel. I think this looks cute, but it's someone who's a little shy or apprehensive or just not sure what to say. I know the picture looks like that, but often it's just somebody who's just trying to get something going. But I do see this a bit of procrastinating. Should I or shouldn't I? Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Someone wants to get together. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, we got an Emperor energy here. Long-term stability, someone stable. Business owner, possibly. But it is an Emperor. So someone going to make something happen. Now, you could be comparing one person to the other. One of these may not be quite right. Yeah. Tell me about the High Priestess. The High Priestess, yeah. You got something new. See, some of you got new. Now, this could be one of these, either of these people, but it's about the start of something new. I see a lot of happiness here. Yeah, I could feel this energy of a person manifesting. Now, it could be just someone who's not saying anything yet. It could be yourself. Maybe you're not sure what to say. If you're crushing on this person, take it as it resonates. But it's often just someone who wants to get something going. It's a person here, you can see manifesting. This is a person here who feels they have everything they need to manifest their desire. So there's this desire to manifest. But there's this should I or shouldn't I? Or someone may be comparing someone to someone else if you have two energies here. Yeah, see, this is an energy of someone here looking at things from a different perspective here. I think we got two people just checking each other out here. It's a little crush, a longing for love. Yeah, you can see the star, whether the feelings are mutual. Yeah, this is someone looking to see if the feelings are mutual. They're just kind of looking at this. They want to reach out. It's actually an Emperor, and I do think it's just maybe you've made some connection or something here. But to me, it looks like there's not a lot of talk or anything happening just yet. It's manifesting. But it does look like new. Yeah, it has to do with someone who's stable. See, this is someone just kind of looking ahead. Should I or shouldn't I? It's a person who procrastinates. Are they interested? Are the feelings mutual? But this has to do with someone who's feeling hopeful. Because they're now starting to, see, they're looking for clues. They're trying to see if you feel the same. Yeah, but there's definitely this little crush and longing, right, to reach out. Could be someone comparing someone to someone else, like a situation that's similar, whether someone's actually going to make some kind of move. But this is a person who often kind of looks ahead and plans and prepares. So this is someone just getting themselves prepared. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, this is someone reflecting. See, it's about taking a leap of faith. This is happiness, joy, living in the moment. Yeah, but it's someone who doesn't want to look like a fool if the other person isn't really interested or doesn't feel the same. But they feel like there's hope. So someone going to let go of this energy too. They're going to release this. And some of you, it could be yourself, just releasing this. Somebody who isn't following through or not communicating. But I feel this is someone ready to take a leap of faith. Yeah, there's a spark, there's desire, there's attraction. They just don't want to look like a fool. That's what I feel. But it's about taking a risk, right, to get this going. Someone's got to take that leap of faith. Often it's the Emperor, that'll have to make this happen. So who is the Emperor? I don't see Emperors often be this way, but sure, there could be a shy or apprehensive emperor. I mean, it's often just someone who's not sure, because I feel like you've either talked or a conversation or something's taken place. I feel like it's kind of already started, but it's whether or not you both want this. Yeah, and you can see it. Somebody taking a step back, seeing things differently, not sure if you feel the same or if you're their type. See, there's just uncertainty, but it's like getting it started. This is someone starting to see things clearly, and I feel they know they're the one who probably has to take a leap of faith here. Yeah, I think they're getting it. They got to take a risk. There's always a risk you might not be interested. The feelings aren't mutual. But like I say, it's a little crush. Now, there's definitely the energy of new. So if there is an energy of two by any chance, you may have someone here who maybe feels something is off. Maybe you're not their type. Yeah. But it has to do with whether someone, it could be someone thinking the other person's out of their league, or, I mean, this is always the energy of releasing things. So it's somebody letting go of something too, possibly, maybe even another person, but it's like a little reminiscing. So it's like, I feel like something started and this person's just kind of thinking about it. And it is an energy of a little bit of romanticizing possibly with this person, but it's all about starting it. It has to do with someone taking a little step back. See, they're looking before they leap. And they're feeling differently, right? Seeing things different. And I do feel this is someone who maybe felt something was a little off. But now it's like you see the clarity. I feel it's already started, but it's like, I don't know if they feel like you're out of their league, or they're, or it's just they feel the situation's out of reach. Or, I mean, to me, it's like, should they even reach out? But they're going to, because I see them. Yeah, they're coming in. They're going to be just spontaneous and just do it. So they're just going to do it. I think it's just a person who doesn't want to look like a fool. So they're just kind of grounding themselves, sort of preparing. There is a spark. There's desire. So it's whether or not you find them attractive, or, all that kind of stuff people think about. So tell me more about temperance. Temperance. So I feel what we have, so I do see this moment of truth, but someone here's felt defeated. So this is somebody here, some of you, there's been some kind of could be mixed messages, someone who's not sure, mixed messages. See, feeling something is off, but it's also an energy of someone who's had some kind of disappointment. So there was some kind of disappointment, but now we have clarity and truth. I think it's mixed messages. Like, it's all about whether the other person's really interested. Maybe we just got a couple people who are a little shy or just need to have a conversation. Tell me about the Page of Cups down here by the Hanged Man. Yeah, see, their cup runneth over. It's a resurgence of love. It's about getting this going. I guess it's just somebody who doesn't want to look like a fool, but it is a resurgence of love. It looks like new. Now, this could be somebody who's been defeated, or they have trust issues. They feel something is off. So if some of you have a person who didn't follow through and there's been disappointment, it looks like there's someone new. But to me, I'm seeing mixed messages. Like, is this person actually interested? Is my mind playing tricks too? Like, yeah, I think it's just a little frustration too. And it could be any of those things. But it's a 5. It's just a temporary energy. Yeah, it all has to do with timing, the cycle. See, feeling lucky, feeling fortunate. This is someone ready, resurgence of love. So this is a person who, they want this to go in their favor. I do think this is someone who sees you in a favorable light, but there could have been some sort of other disappointment. If you've been disappointed by someone, I don't think you're going to be disappointed by this. But I mean, it could be where they're looking at this, that it might not play out the way they want, with that hope. Yeah. And I feel they're moving. There's going to be communication. Yeah. See, it's about two people just getting comfortable, coming across as shy, looking at each other, checking each other out. And nothing really is happening, but they're going to make this happen. But it's whether or not, I feel like it's whether or not they can trust themselves. Like the signs, the signals, but yet they see this beautiful, there's clarity, like they see clearly here. So, like I say, it's just about getting it going. Who's going to get this going? Yeah, see, it's about going down this path, coming together, doing something together, the things you have in common. So I do think there's going to be some conversation here. Yeah, I think the two of you are going to get together, but it's about getting comfortable. Yeah, it's all about just things that need to be acknowledged possibly here as well. So, but it's all about two people here checking each other out, looking away. There's uncertainty. So it's like I feel it's just somebody who kind of feels that there's going to be disappointment or it's not going to go in their favor, however it is. You may be just different than the usual type too, but I actually feel like we got two people who are kind of somewhat the same. They're just in that energy of little shy or just, you know, I mean, it's sort of like it just kind of comes in out of the blue. Like somehow I feel it's already kind of started, but it hasn't moved yet. It's about making a move and gaining a momentum. Should I or shouldn't I? Now, I don't know if this is someone comparing someone to someone else. It could be yourself or them that where there was disappointment. So that's what I feel. There's a need to kind of check this out for sure. Yeah, I feel, yeah, they want to check this out. So some of you may be even waiting for this person, to reach out. It could be the ship has sailed. Someone's waiting for someone else. There's a disappointment. Now we have another person coming in for some of you. But yeah, it's all about going on a date. It's like I say, a little romanticizing. And I think they're kind of like, should I make this romantic or is this just... Do we need to, I think it's all about just getting a little more comfortable with each other. It's about feeling safe. It's about stability. Yeah. This could be a place where you met. Often it's a place, someplace out in the public where people spend money, indoors, outdoors, any place. Yeah. But this is someone having that little aha moment, right? That little moment where they realize... I think they're just frustrated, but like I say, there's definitely been some sort of disappointment. And I think they're looking at how this will play out. They could end up very disappointed. Maybe you won't be their type. I think it's like both of you almost doing the same thing here. But they are coming in to ask you out. I feel some of you are waiting, but some of you feeling the ship has sailed because it looks like someone's maybe waiting for someone else and the ship has sailed and now another person. But... for some, but I feel for the majority here, the energy is waiting for this person to just ask you out. It's all about getting together. Do you want to do something? Do you want to get together? Like I feel like that's what's happened, but it almost feels like there's two people. If there is two, only one of these people is going to follow through. Okay? Yeah. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so this is about someone just putting it all out there, right? See, there's a risk of putting it out there that you might not be interested or you might be dating someone else. Like there's a need for clarity more than anything. I mean, it's just a person shining that light looking for it. And I think however it is you connected or the fact that you checked each other out, even if there's even interest, that's the thing, if it's mutual. Yeah. This is all what they're looking at and reminiscing about. Is my mind playing tricks, mixed messages, mixed signals, I feel is the bigger energy. Yeah. Well, see, there's always a risk of being disappointed. This is the thing, right? But if you don't take that leap of faith, you never know. And that's the way I feel this person is. They're just kind of grounding themselves, preparing themselves. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, someone in the social circle. See, this is someone feeling pretty positive. It's about getting out there, going on a date, connecting. This is someone who doesn't want to look like a fool in front of people if there's people around, maybe at this particular time. But yeah, some of you could have multiple opportunities. I mean, maybe they do too, and they're comparing one to the other. I don't know, but... I do see that, but I feel for the most of it, it's just should I or shouldn't I take a leap of faith? And I think they're just going to spontaneous where somebody just decides I'm just going to do it, right? Do it and kind of get it over with and see what happens. I do think this will lead to a date. I do think you're going to spend some time together. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, see, two people trusting their inner knowing. It's like you both already know. It's manifesting. But it's an energy of preparing. See, it's like pre-manifesting, preparing. So it's like it's started, but nothing's happened yet. Yeah, just waiting and waiting. I don't think the wait's going to be too long here. For those of you, if it's something that's happened fairly recently, it's just somebody pre-manifesting, preparing. Yeah. And I do feel like you both probably kind of, you're both just keeping it all in. You're not saying anything, right? I don't think you're even telling people. And it could have to do with that. See other people involved, but friends, you know, connection, maybe some mutual friends or something, just kind of keeping it. I think it's just both of you just keeping it to yourselves here, because you don't know if anything's even going to happen or if you're even each other's type. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's a little test. As soon as I say that type, it's a little test to see if you're interested. It's just testing the water. Isn't that what going on a date's all about? And it could be where this person actually started it that way. Just drop a little hint like, hey, do you want to do something? Or whatever it is they did. It's just the very early stages. Yeah, I don't think you'll have to wait too long. And if you do, and there is disappointment with one person, I definitely feel another person could come in, because I do see the energy of 3. So yeah, this is definitely a person who's not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve, but it's somebody could be just getting themselves out there again too. I wouldn't be surprised after another disappointment or feeling a little defeated where someone may have not, you know, responded or reciprocated. But it's definitely that energy of this person here. I mean, this is a person who, I mean, very caring, nurturing, kind, compassionate energy. So, but whatever you do with this person, don't rush into this too fast. No pressure. Don't share too much information too fast. Just kind of ease your way into it, because this is someone who will tell someone how they feel when they're ready. So I just feel like it's just somebody getting ready, and more than likely emotionally ready to put themselves out there. It's pre-manifesting, preparing. But if you've been disappointed by a person who didn't reciprocate, or maybe this person did, there is new. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, we have the Empress. See, this is know your worth and value. You know the drill. Just kind of sit there and wait. I feel like and I do feel it's an energy of 2 people who've probably kind of just let each other know that they're open and available. And that's what I feel it all is. Now, this person might think mixed messages or singles. Was I clear? Did they just let me know they're open and available? Like, because it's like not a lot's been said. But yeah, it's looking good. It's the start of something new coming in. I do see going on a date. Take care. See you soon.